I'm meeting one of my subscribers on the channel for the first time. They in my chat, my homie De Niro. Chopping it up.
Get mutated and ain't nobody gonna do shit, and that's just how it's been, bro.
Yeah, I don't like nobody. If we ever have a little conversation, you know what I mean? Nice little sit down.
I used to be.
You know, I didn't have my man on camera. Just said, you know, I ain't know how you feel to be on camera, but you know, we did it like this. You know what I mean? So you know, we just chilling, chopping it up. So just enjoy.
I started thinking different.
Yeah.
But command wise, all right, if I tell her to do something, she gonna do it. I don't give a fuck who you are. If I tell her to eat, she gonna eat. So it's all good. Get them, boy. You know, he didn't know his head.
Yeah.
I train them to different sounds and movement, so it's all good now. But that one little motherfucker I rescued, Ghost, is what I named him because he was the jet button.
Yeah.
There was no controlling him. He didn't give a fuck what nobody was talking about him. If it wasn't my son, literally, my son had to be about 4 years old then. He ain't fuck with nobody. Motherfucker, he bit me by accident. There was some other little kids fucking around at the fence. And I seen them getting ready to. So I was like, hey, y'all back up. And that motherfucker grabbed my son. Trying to fuck the relationship up. I threw his ass in the kennel and left him there. I let him out every now and then. I mean,
they done bit me once.
It went from everyday thing to I fuck with that nigga every now and then. And he got stolen. And I felt bad at first, but then I thought about it. I know Ghost.
Yeah.
They stole the wrong dog. Because I had a blue that I know they wanted, but I kept him with me. And that day, I came home, he was gone. And my neighbor was like, yeah, man, they put him in the back of the truck. I said, well, when they get him home, he gonna fuck their shit up.
Okay, they gonna
They just don't know.
He got some,
yeah, you know, he was calm and humble.
Yeah.
Because he was on his ground.
But you get him somewhere, you gonna test,
I was like, they deal with that shit, man.
They
done bit me, and he don't know them, so I know what he gonna do.
Damn.
But it is what it is. The next plateau, I'm gonna get a male. Give her a companion, you know what I'm saying? Let my baby girl grow up with one, because that was his companion. I get her one, it's just a boy, and you know, they'll be able to run free and do what they want to do. It won't take me much longer. You know, I'm battling with, you know, trying to get the disability.
Okay, that's probably
I gotta prove to these motherfuckers that I'm really fucked up.
Crazy.
But I mean, it's part of the game.
It is, but you know, I know they're gonna give it to you, though, man.
It's alright. You know how it goes. God's favorites always have the hard time, so if I was lying, they probably would have peeled off ASAP, but the longer I wait, the more that shit stack up. And if it go according to the plan that I have and the plan that I know he got for me, it'll be more than enough to uproot and move and everything, and taking L's throughout the last, year or so.
Hey, we all take, well, we still take them.
Taking L's throughout the last year or so, I learned to, hey man, it's just stuff.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
You always get that stuff.
I'll get it back.
You get it back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yes.
I'll get it back. And even better.
Yep.
The next go round.
And I just say, I'm going to get everything that I lost, I'm going to get it back. Anything I lost, I hope I'll be able to get it back one day.
The only thing I contemplate on is because I'm ill. If I was at full capacity, I'd have been done came up with, It's kind of hard because it ain't much that I can do physically. But what I can do mentally, I know the people gonna be watching.
Yeah.
What is he doing? He say he can't do this, so what the fuck? You
can't do stuff, but you can't teach people how to do some stuff that you know how to do.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I mean?
But when that revenue come back, I gotta have it going somewhere. I can't have it. And they say, oh, you don't need this.
Yeah.
You can, so once that come in, I'll figure out a way to get something going to put to the side. Like, I know you don't like playing video games, but I used to have a channel on Twitch.
I mean, man.
No, I'm just saying.
But yeah, cause I also got to switch too. But like I said, if I have me a system, I will.
I just thought about it.
I will.
Before you leave, you gotta write that because I can't do it.
Yeah.
You write down my phone number.
Yeah, definitely.
And everything you need. So therefore, we
we can definitely
Yeah.
we can definitely get my number. You put my number in your phone.
we ain't gotta.
Yeah, I was gonna definitely.
Man, I said write it down like you ain't got.
Telephone. It's all good.
Right.
Like, oh, we old school still.
I'm tripping.
But yeah, I'm just saying too. Yeah, we definitely know, man.
So that way, we
and then,
personally over
on a chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I was
Weird.
gonna tell you to be like, send me a message. I was gonna tell you, send me a message on my comment on my videos. Send me a number. No, we
Right,
all like, and I
right,
delete it.
right.
Let me know you got it. And I
Right.
delete it. But
I thought about that.
You know what I mean? So.
But
I said we'll figure it out. Yeah, exactly.
Do shit.
And that's why when I was coming, I wasn't going to show exactly where I was. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't going to show like exactly where I was going. Like I ain't gonna let y'all know exactly.
Weirdo.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And saying and doing shit, their
Yeah,
phone
man.
be ringing
All sorts of
weird times. of the
Yeah,
night.
man.
I don't know why people waste their time, but they should know. People born in the 80s, we the original trolls.
You know what I mean?
We just didn't call it that.
Nah, it was different. It was
And
different.
we knew to say psych after whatever the fuck we done did. Psych.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
These motherfuckers go,
They take
they
it on.
play it out
You
for,
like-
for days and weeks and months.
I'm like, yeah, it's dead now, cuz we are, come on, that's over, it's been over.
We the originators of that
They
shit.
don't understand that shit.
Y'all call it trolling. We was, hey,
Yeah.
we was just doing shit.
Damn right. That's why I said the shit y'all doing
Really,
now.
we was lying.
Yeah.
Y'all call it trolling. We call it lying.
They call it capping now.
But we ain't go
Now
out
they got
our
that
way
capping.
to aggravate motherfuckers.
Nah.
We did it amongst those we know to do it with.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna take it like the people we ain't even like somebody I ain't gonna never see in the world. Like, you know what I mean? That's like come
Yeah.
on, somebody you never gonna see. Like
Yeah, motherfuckers say, man, I lost my eye last week. Them motherfuckers get up there, oh, you one eye vision and all. Man, you fucking with people.
oh man.
You just fucking with people.
And like that damn Tasia. That damn Tasia, like she be on that bull job. But see how I called her out. I knew she was on that bull. They talking about Big Daddy and all that crazy stuff. She got on my live like, yeah, I knew you was like young kid. Yeah, with your mama still. You ain't saying no big, like little stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I know what y'all be up to. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But it be funny. But I like to I let it play out. I let it play out till I'm like, that's it. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying. I'm just
Because we do have a high tolerance for the shit, especially when there's money.
Yeah.
But when this was off the wall,
Yeah, man.
after a few, hey man, get your ass out. And dealing with your business model, we say all publicity is
It's
good
good
publicity. As long as you on this motherfucker watching,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I don't give a
Right.
fuck. But once you start to be a disruptor
Yeah,
of the flow,
and that's what I do. Yeah, that's what I'm like. You just what I said. I said you just jump my plan. You just jump my plan to me. I gotta see you to the office. Like you got to go.
you
You know what I mean? You got to go.
I'm gonna time you out for it. I ain't gonna kick you.
Yeah, then you give me something. I'm like,
I'm gonna time you out, not ban you because
I'm
you're
trying to.
viewing.
Yeah.
Long as you hear it's you promoting the shit, okay? And it ain't gonna be for so long before people start to hop on your ass. So,
Yeah.
hey, stay here all your life. Now you get too outlandish, I'm gonna time your ass.
Yeah, you got me trying to
Time you out.
Let's come back in and see how you come back and act. I mean,
Right,
depends on how you come back. You gonna keep
Okay,
it there now.
you could be in this motherfucker for 20 minutes before you start some shit. I don't need you after 20 minutes, man. That shit count.
Yeah.
After that, you on your own. But success is coming. As long as you stick with it. And it's certain shit I want to say to you, but don't want to say
In the chat.
for everybody. Bro.
Yeah.
It's a day, a week, a month. So give people what they want. See how that shit play out. Give them what they want. People like, okay, you know your true supporters.
Yeah.
Because they're going to show whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. But when I said, yeah, go live for the fight, everybody wants to
That what you
see
did?
it.
Yeah, when you said
Everybody
that. Yeah, when
wants
you
to know
said
about
yeah,
Tank.
you was like,
You
yeah.
ain't got to show them the screen, but just
Yeah.
entertain them. Oh, left
Yeah.
jab, right jab.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I
that
think that- yeah.
motherfucker start.
For sure.
Because they be looking on
Uh-huh.
YouTube.
The fight, yeah. And you right, yeah.
Oh,
You right.
your shit gonna come up because you
You right.
robbed. And
You right.
oh, at least he telling me about it. They happy. They
Yeah.
content. Long as you give them a
Engaging
all right.
about what's going on,
Yeah.
little commentary, a little bit. Yeah, that's why I was like, then my
Third
home was like, my home was like, yeah, put the camera there for a couple seconds. You ain't got to put it. So I was like, yeah, then I shoot
old
up.
school.
I was like, okay, I'll put it for a couple seconds real quick. You know what I mean?
He make your beats, right?
Yeah.
Old school. I fuck with him. I fucks with him. And I say, if Tank that guy, shouldn't last 6 rounds. Oh, that shit went to full 12.
Okay.
Tank ain't that nigga. Not what we thought he was. Not this night. He let bro get in his ass.
Yeah,
that ain't, you know. If I miss boxing, I fell asleep.
Okay.
Every Saturday, Friday. Bro, I'm looking ahead of time. You see, let me check the schedule. All right, you put this shit on my calendar.
Right.
Be woke at this time because I don't miss him. I don't miss him. If very few occasions, I don't feel like going through the buffer and the shit and going on the stick, which I don't have a stick. I use my Xbox.
Okay.
I got an app on the Xbox. It's just like the stick. I can watch movies, man, at any given time, 800 channels. But sometimes I like to pay for it, so I ain't gotta go through all that shit to load up or skip or pause or, you know, sometimes the motherfuckers get smart and they'll block it out.
I know.
Sometimes, depending on the person.
Try to go find them. Like,
man.
Go look out, find another one. Yeah, man. Like,
so, me and my lady would be sitting down like that week of and be like, all right, what we gonna do? We gonna use the app or we gonna pay for this shit? But it gotta be somebody that we fuck with.
Yeah.
All right. You know, my guys like, I might have to pay for this shit. Like I said, Terrence Crawford, Anthony Joshua, or my boy over there in Japan, Monster Nui. I asked you, I said, yo, what you know about the Nui? But he fighting his ass off, cuz. So, them three, I'm definitely going, I'll come out the pocket for. But all the rest of that shit, humbug, they might cheat. Like we saw with Tank. That nigga took a knee, cuz. They was supposed to count that shit.
I said, Lord.
I said, all right, I'm glad I didn't pay for this shit.
That's crazy to get the move.
And because of the MS, I can't get.
Take you hype to the.
Yeah, you know, so it is what it is. I didn't expect this shit to happen. I didn't expect Cuz to go that far, so that kind of mellowed me out. We got something. And for him, in my eyesight, my old lady, he won that shit.
Yeah.
You lost.
Yeah.
Without, okay, they didn't count the knee, hey, because he still whooped your ass, man. I'm keeping score.
Yeah.
So I got an old head that usually when big fights or something happen, that night I was with you. His name is Bruce Gass. He's from, where is he from? Rhode Island.
Okay.
Old head. All he do, smoke weed and do boxing. So I fucks with him, I'm subscribed to him. And what he do is, maybe, sometimes he do it an odd day, but usually it's like Thursdays or Fridays he do boxing trivia. And sometimes he give out like old magazines, autographed gloves. Mostly he been giving away like weed gummies.
Okay.
So I'll take part in the trivia or whatever, but I'll spend most of the fight nights with him because he do the same thing.
Okay.
He break it down, you know, and he don't do a round by round breakdown, but he just, nice jab, nice left hook, you know, whatever. But he interact with who y'all think winning and who, you know, for an old head to sit there and
keep
smoke a joint, hit a bong, or what you call that other shit, man? He like to do like the wax,
the dabs and all that. Yeah,
he do a dab, you know, every 20 minutes or so, every end of round. But he is, like, how old is Bruce Gass? He 70 something.
Damn.
And he just sit on the couch and get right, ribbing and shit, get right. And sometimes you see him fade out, and he be like, "What just happened?" Somebody tell me what happened. I done. So, I fuck with people like that to keep up on my boxing tip, but you about the only person that I'll be like, let me check and see. Is Sko live? Okay, yeah, he live. Let me see what he got going on. I might be a little bit late.
And now I got that little movie thing. So I watch little movies a little bit now.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I know. Entertain yourself. Yeah. My niece put me on that app because they kept wanting to get the app that I got, and I'm like, y'all gotta use the Xbox. And then if they use the Xbox, I gotta do it for them. Yeah. Because it's. I think somebody put it in your chat. It's a lot of technical shit going. You gotta put the sequence. You know, you gotta put HTTP.
Okay, that's
this, that, and yeah. So my niece was like, try this. And I couldn't find it because I kept trying to use my laptop and shit. So one day I said, man, I'm going to try it on the phone. The old shit got him. And we sat there and watched Abbott Elementary.
Okay.
Off them gummies.
This is fun.
Watched every episode. I said, damn, this shit. I said, let me click on Disney Plus, see what it do.
Yeah, because I'm watching, I started watching Lil Kev cartoon.
She watched all of it. I watched a little snippet of it.
Yeah, I'm on that right now.
I said, well, let me click on Netflix. Oh, shit.
All that.
Damn, each box. Oh.
Got all that Netflix.
Apple Plus.
Yeah, I don't even know nothing about Apple Plus. Everything on there.
That's all I need.
That's all you need right there. You ain't need to buy nothing else. That's crazy. But you might got to watch a couple of commercials or whatever.
Yeah, but
it's all good.
Fuck it. I know I'm stealing anyway.
I just turned the value down with the commercials.
Small price to pay.
Yeah, it is though.
For what I know I'm doing.
That's dope.
Yeah, it is. Glad you was able to get hold to it because, I mean, I don't have cable. I refuse to get cable. They don't show shit anyway.
They don't. I don't have my cable. I don't have my Spectrum like that no more anyway. We had it. I let it go. Then I had YouTube TV.
Yeah, that shit about $70 a month, ain't it?
Yeah. No, man. So we got the internet, Spectrum internet and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
we got all
the shit over there. Yeah, I paid that $60, and I'm on the app. I said, oh, let me go to BET Plus. Yeah. Every season of the Wayans Brothers, oh, shit. Between that and Pluto, I'm goody. I'm golden. Because with Pluto, they have an on-demand section. I can watch Pootie Tang, Golden Child, Last Dragon, everything I put in your chat. I watch that shit faithfully. Boomerang, bro, I'm watching it faithfully. Just because I'm bored. Let me watch Last Dragon.
Who's the master?
Every time you say, hey, what you do? Man, I'm watching Creed. I watch that shit about every day. Every day. I'm going to watch Creed. But I fucked with it, though, man. But I'm glad you was able to get your hands on that, man. That keeps the family interested. Well, I know it's just you and your old lady now, but shit. Your daughter still live at home, right? Okay, so, yeah, I mean, it's something. Take a break from watching the regular shit. They don't show nothing. And I'm biased to what I listen to and what I watch. And fuck it. I got the Samsung app on the TV. You know, that shit play the same shit over and over. First 48. I'm watching on that. When I get tired of watching people die.
Right,
Alright, that's enough of that. Then turn the Xbox on. Go to Pluto, or we got Pluto. What's the other thing? What's the other shit? Paramount. Yeah, some good shit on Paramount. Fire Country. Fire Country. I like that. Even before engaging with that shit, Fire Country is good. Watson. With Morris Chestnut.
I ain't never seen that.
You know, Sherlock Holmes.
He played Watson. Over that, okay.
Sherlock dead, but he played Watson. Yeah. Smart doctor, but he got some shit going on with him from something they done neurologically. He'd be fucked up if he don't take his medicine. Damn. But he a doctor and he own his own facility and he be helping.
Damn.
People don't know what the fuck wrong with him. Oh, my skin itching. And you know, and he'd be like, by the end of the episode, oh, you got such and such and such.
Yeah.
You need this plant or this cream. So I watched that and Papa's House.
Oh yeah,
Damon Wayans.
I started watching that.
I watched that.
Is that the one that's on the other app?
That's on
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus, but it's on the app.
Yeah.
Because
I did
that
start
shit
watching
got
that too.
everything.
Cause I think I only watched about maybe 3 to 4 episodes.
Yeah,
of that.
I watched that because that shit is good. It's
I like
ain't
that.
too much cussing in it,
Yeah.
but it's funny. You
Yeah,
know,
it is. It
good
is funny.
for the family
That's
to
really
sit down and
yeah.
eat dinner with. So we
And plus,
watched
got some good
that.
characters. We got some good people.
Yeah. We watched that. I love the Waynes anyway. That's a funny
You know what I mean?
family.
It is. Anybody.
I watched them occasionally. I mean, you can only watch Martin, but so many times.
but I still
do.
Yeah, if I see the one that still just click on Martin, I still love Martin.
Martin and the Fresh Prince, Jamie Foxx show, shit like that. You know, just to keep my spirit.
Good time, Sanford and Sons, everything.
Sanford and Son, Good Times, the Jefferson.
Yeah.
Look at the George you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the
I be
George
like, yo, my nigga George, he walked around like that. He ain't no hat, nothing.
Man,
Just
that
wasn't.
one kid with a kid with a tight little.
Watch the Jefferson, the 227.
Mm-hmm.
Catch that every now and then because of the nostalgia. Like, damn, this shit used to be on TV when we was kids.
And then back then I really couldn't, back then TV was kind of fuzzy anyway. So,
Yeah,
we couldn't
and we
get
ain't totally get the concept
but now you
as children, but now we like, oh, Sandra was a damn, Sandra was a damn slut,
You a hook
boy.
over there. That's what they kept talking about. She's sleeping everybody and anybody.
Shit like that. She always got somebody coming by. Mary. And they kept the clamps on Homegirl. Only person she was allowed to hang around with was Calvin.
Okay.
It was only a certain amount of time before he tried her.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But nostalgic purposes, how it make us feel. But other than that, I watch newer movies, but I ain't watching no newer TV shows. Because it's only for so long for 2 dudes or 2 women be kissing and shit.
Mix up the whole vibe right here.
Keep that body shit over St. Elsewhere, but otherwise, that's what we do.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna stay with too long. I know I'm gonna need to get back to that so me and old lady can get us something to eat.
High. It's time to eat.
Look at chicken on the It's time to go.
How much chicken done, Mom?
A lot.
You want some?
Yeah.
Can you bring 2 pieces over here, please? Yeah, you high. I started to say, hey man, let me hit that shit one time. Then you might have to help me in the house.
Yeah. Why somebody put you I say,
one ain't gonna do it, but
I said
anything
next time
outside of that.
Next time bring like a little paper or something.
Yeah,
Little
you're gonna have to help me in the house.
You know, I told you I have my homeboy, it's all good. I got you.
Yeah, because I go through shit like this.
Okay.
Yeah, give it a few seconds.
Yeah.
It'll be alright. Oh,
Hot
it
sauce?
is. Hot
I
sauce?
don't need no hot sauce.
Nah, no hot sauce, Mom.
You know, check it out.
Bottle of water.
I think I drunk all them.
Well, then it would have been nice to
I do need some water, though. You need some water?
You should have told me I would have got some delivered.
I drunk it and then I went to therapy. I won't
That's all
thinking.
right.
I won't thinking.
That's all right.
I definitely need to get me a backyard so I can get on the grill, man.
Okay.
Ooh. I had the neighborhood jumping.
Some good.
Where that coming from? Bro, that got so good. I know how to cook without the smoke coming up. The smoke comes down. Smoke come down.
Well, that's right.
You want some ice?
No, you know. You nice.
Y'all gonna drink that warm temperature water?
I'm gonna drink it warm, but
I'll take some ice.
Yeah, I know he's gonna drink it warm. That's why I was asking if you want some ice.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat no chicken when it's throat be dry.
Some good chicken too.
Thank you. He's talking.
I'm find out.
You gotta do that,
I got
They
it.
gonna wet the whole shit up. and I'm
Laptop,
gonna
everything,
spoon
bro.
up.
Everything,
Everything.
on
I got
fire.
it. I got it.
Alright.
I'll fuck that up.
No problem.
No, for sure, champ.
Oh, sure.
they in there playing like it ain't no tomorrow.
Bull Megan?
No, he said he don't want no chicken yet.
Oh, not yet. Yeah, he just waking up. I understand. Gotta
Okay,
give
play
him a
with
few
sister.
minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he loved his sister. And she loved him.
That's all right. Show my son.
As long as he didn't have a brother, he said he was good. So that's why you ain't want no brother. This like maybe
He like
2 months into knowing. He said, cuz y'all ain't gonna know us apart. I say, makes sense. Okay. You make a valid point. I see what you're saying. We gonna look alike. Y'all ain't gonna know us apart. I said, okay, alright, you alright. We'll see though. 9 months later.
Little girl.
Cause I was the only one knew
Mm-hmm.
that it was a girl. I kept the paperwork hidden. She didn't know, he didn't know. So he didn't find out until he came to the hospital.
What?
It was a girl. She found out like 2 months before. They brought him the microphone and shit. He was like, yo, Cat Daddy, you want to walk with me to the stage? I said, yeah, man. Me, him, Straws. Technically, half the team Arliss. Because Trav was still locked up. Me, Sheep, Straws, and Poobs, the other DJ.
Okay.
Super Mario won't there. Poobs, and it was one other person I wasn't quite familiar with, never met in my life, but walked him to the stage and shit, hung out front row. Then when the show was over, he came off stage, and me and one of my other partners that was with me, he hung out. Shit, we chopped it up in a little semicircle, almost an hour.
Damn.
About this, that, and the third, old days, and you know,
That's
shit
dope.
like that. And you know, of course, I was like,
Now we had the
"Yeah,
reference. How long you had the
man,
reference tattoo after you seen? You been had the reference when you?
Shit, I had this tattoo since 2001.
Goddamn.
I met DMX. Actually, I was in high school, bro. I used to live in Rocky Mount then at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Me and one of my partners, man, we skipped school, went to this concert. We was there fucking like 6 hours early. And we parked and we smoked.
Mm-hmm.
Reggie, of course,
Reggie.
back in them days.
That
Good
fire
Reggie. Okay? Good Reggie. And we passed out. And when we woke up, we was parked next to a fucking tour bus, man.
Mm.
And we get out. Like, yo, the fuck going on? All this shit built up around.
Yeah.
You know, this shit wasn't like that when we went to sleep. I said, man, I'm gonna peek in this window. So I looked in there. I said, yo, bro, I think X in this motherfucker. Yeah, man, nah. I said, you non-believer. I said, I bet you he in this motherfucker. So we walk around the corner. All we seen was people, bruh.
Mm.
I mean, if I had to put it in rows, 15 rows of people.
Goddamn.
And we was way in the back, bruh. True story. Show starting, shit going on. They had the old bullshit DJ out there. And he was playing all types of music. And, yo, y'all ready for the dog to come out? All this shit. And everybody going wild and crazy and shit. And we jumping up and down. Dog chains hitting us in the face. Oh, we was heavy with the shit now. I'm talking, nigga, who better than DMX?
Right.
This nigga tripping. Jay-Z ain't better than no fucking DMX,
Oh yeah,
nigga.
man, that's
Hey,
crazy.
we jumping this motherfucker because he talking crazy. Getting suspended from school and shit. So he was heavy in the shit, man. And true story. I said, oh.
Alright, y'all. I'm just now leaving the narrow spot. I'm on the way back to the crib. So I hope y'all enjoyed that little conversation I had with the Nero. Maybe next time I have him on camera, but you know, we just got, you know what I mean? Just had our little conversation we was having together. So yeah, this is my first time going to meet one of my subscribers. I mean, my subscribers other than like my family members, you know what I mean? That stay right here in my city. So hopefully you guys, one day, soon I can come meet some of you guys, you know what I mean? But yeah, before I go, don't forget to like, comment, share. Don't forget to subscribe. And as you know it, this your boy, Skull 910. Sign out till next time. Before I go, Skull Gang!